Welcome to International Securities Exchange's podcast series. Facilitated by renowned educators, ISE podcasts are intended to teach beginning as well as seasoned investors the ins and outs of trading. To find an updated list of podcasts, please visit www.ise.com/podcasts. Please be sure to listen to our important message following this episode regarding the risks of investing in exchange-traded options.
Welcome, everyone. This is Steve Meisinger, your host with the ISE webinar series. Today, I'm proud to present Tom Busby. Many of you probably know Tom. He's a DTI founder. He travels throughout the world talking about trading, trading 24 hours a day, the global opportunities. And today, he's going to be talking about what's going on with the dollar and the euro. Again, that you can trade your view right through your equity options broker. And that symbol is EUI. So Tom's going to be talking about his views of the euro and the dollar. I think you're all going to find it fascinating. And so without further ado, I just want to welcome Tom Busby. Tom, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Well, great. Let me, before I get started, I want to welcome everybody here and thank you for this opportunity. Talk about a favorite subject of mine, which is currencies, and the two in particular is the dollar versus the euro. Before I get started, one of the things I want to ask is, if we can everybody in here sort of tell me where they're from, and have they ever traded currencies before? And I guess you just type in here.
Great. You see that? Tom's coming through. Great. So,
okay, I got Joseph. So, never trade currency before. Good. Okay. Ontario. All right. All right. Well, one of the things that I tell people that if you look there at that slide, you'll see where I'm sitting. I'm sitting inside that building there to the right. That is our training center, our national training center. We teach people really how to trade all the markets and around the globe, which gives us a unique perspective when it comes to trading currencies, as well as trading just the indexes themselves. So we're located in Mobile, Alabama, a crazy place to have a trading school, but I was born here, and after learning how to do all this stuff, I moved back in 1988 and been here ever since. And the school has really received world recognition due to the talents that we brought inside these walls here to teach people how to make money in the markets. Because regardless of how or what you're doing in the markets, your goal should be to make money and have a plan to make money. And so I really appreciate the opportunity that ISE has given us here to sit here and talk to you today. Before I actually get into the presentation, I want to talk a little bit about the overall time of the month and the time of the year and what's going on in the general market itself, and then we'll transition into the presentation. First of all, we're here in November. This is Tuesday. We got one more full day of trading on Wednesday, and then we'll roll into what we call the Thanksgiving holiday. And it's sort of interesting because I find this is a great time to trade and make money around these holiday periods. And some of the opportunities there are right before your very eyes. I don't know if people watched the actual stock market today, but the stock market tried to go lower, tried to go higher, and pretty much just spun a circle around where we opened last night. And now as we start in the Globex session, it's still spinning. But I can tell you this, you will get a movement, and it will be significant over the next 72 hours. That's based on experience. I want to give you some ideas what we're going to plan to do to try to take advantage of that. Number one, tomorrow we have what we call our Wednesday on the web, and of course everybody here will be invited. We'll give you some instructions how to get there later on. But Friday morning at 6 a.m. we're planning on having an early wake-up seminar to take advantage of the dessert that's left after Thanksgiving. We do this every year. It's on Friday, And so I'm looking forward to that. So those are the big events that's happening here. Now let's get into the presentation. And I think that all I need to do is right-click here and get the slide presentation to move. Okay, it's just a disclaimer that comes in. We tell people, this is just, I guess we're known for this. We always tell people, worry about the risks, the rewards to take care of themselves. And, usually within 1 or 2 slides of introducing ourselves, we've got a risk disclaimer up there talking about there is risk in trading. Understand it before you get in there and do it. And there's some more risk. All right. That's me to the left there, and just give you a little background. Started trading, trying to trade in the early 80s. I'm a member of the CME group out of Chicago. I was a member of both the Board of Trade and the Mercantile Exchange. Now they're merged, and so it's a group as the CME bought the Board of Trade. I started trading S&P on day one, which is unique. I've run into a few people out there that's done that, but I've been in love with S&P since 1982. It gave me the passion that enabled me to stick through a lot of ups and downs, and been very fortunate to have been one of the very original traders of the S&P 500. We started school in '96. It was sort of a happenstance. It just accidentally happened. Had a former client of mine that had went to a school and convinced me to do it, and I'm glad he did because I met a bunch of wonderful people along the way. On the left-hand side there, you see Winning the Day Trading Game. That book, it's really a bestseller. If you have a chance, you ought to get it. It talks about my ups and downs over the 25-plus years I've been trying to figure out whether to be long or short, and I give a lot of stories along the way. The second book is probably why I'm having this presentation today. It's The Markets Never Sleep. I believe in the global market, and I believe that you've got to know these currencies, and you got to know how they fit in with the general market. The new book, Trade to Win. We just got our copies of it today. You can go to our website, www.dtitrader.com, and order one, and we'll get the book out to you. I'll sign it and get it out to you. That book, to me, is a combination of of writing 2 other books and the experience that went into that. We tried to orient it with all the stuff located between those pages that someone that wanted to get started investing or trading would have to consider, even down to the specific strategies, of which we brought the book alive with a DVD. So I'm really excited about this book, and we just got it this week. So the boxes are there. I'm sitting here looking at it as I sit here doing this webinar. All right, ISE, International Security Exchange, FX options. This is what people don't know, and it's accessible through your regular account right now, and it's exchange listed securities, and they're cash settled in U.S. dollars, the European style exercise, and they can be traded as spreads, and it just shows you how conventionally you do it, and the symbols that are associated. Now, if you look over there, the one we're going to be talking about today is the euro, U.S. dollar versus the euro, and the symbol is EUI.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. To find more podcasts on options, stocks, alternative markets, and market data, please visit www.ise.com/podcasts.